Did you think I'd crumble? Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not I. Or I should say us. Joe the fan from JustWinBetsBaby with Shane and Mac. We survive again as we now enter week 10. And it's getting to be, hey, I looked at I saw this earlier today, a couple hours ago before we got on the air here. And Matt's already made his pick. And I think I know where he's leaning because we'll pull his stuff up now. And he doesn't have a lot to choose from.
Unless he's taking a roll of the dice somewhere. Maybe he's got a hunch somebody's going to win that we don't think or something. You don't know.
Yeah. Let's look at what Matt has already picked. Denver, Baltimore, Buffalo, Detroit, Dallas, Green Bay, KC, Colts, Rams. You take the same team that we did last week as the Rams defeated the New Orleans Saints at home by big. Let's cover us now. We, of course, have taken Arizona, Dallas, Seattle, Houston, Indy, Green Bay, New England, KC, and the Rams. So we still have Philly to play with. Tampa, Detroit.
Have we used the Bills yet or no?
And we haven't even touched the Bills yet.
Yeah, I don't think we've used the Bills yet, have we? Yeah.
Looking pretty good.
And we haven't used the Ravens. I saw some news about the Ravens today.
That's right.
First time ever in this year, not first time ever, but they have 0 players on their injury report. The Ravens are healthy. They are healthy, 100% healthy. And if you look at their schedule, they got a pretty tough matchup this week with the Vikings. The Vikings just beat the Lions last week.
Right.
But after that, it's a pretty easy schedule for them. They got Cleveland, they got the Jets, they got the Bengals, they got the Steelers. That's a division. That's a rivalry right there. You never know with that one. I would stay away from that one.
Sure.
But then the Bengals again, and then they got some tough games at the end. But we can use those and use them coming up here pretty quick, and or pretty soon. So I would probably stay away from them this week, like I said, because Minnesota. You never know with that one. Like I said, they just beat the Detroit Lions, and I think there's some other better games we could pick for us.
Well, keep in mind that the international games are back, and it'll be in Español in Spain. Is it in Spain or Germany this week?
This week's Germany. Skins play next week in Spain.
Skins play in Spain. Got
it. Skins play the Dolphins next week in Spain. This week, I think it's the Falcons Colts. Falcons Colts are in Berlin.
A little Guten Tag.
Yeah, Falcons Colts in Berlin. Better than Germany.
The
Germans like their football out there. I remember the NFL Europe League.
Yes,
we talked about that before.
Yes,
but the German teams always did pretty well, like attendance wise and all that stuff out there. They like their football out there.
Yeah. I want to go definitely for the soccer. My son and I, of course, my wife, but we want to go just to see it. But I've talked praise France. I praise England. Great folks, great time. And I'm still in shock that when we went to France, they spoke 5 languages. I was like, is that like required? No, it's school, they take school, obviously public school or whatever it is, and it's required over there. And I said, why? And they said, well, you have to understand there's other countries that border us, and that's how they make their living.
Yeah.
They know English, they know Spanish, French, obviously, Portuguese, Italian. I was shocked. I mean, hey, look, you got to do what you got to do to get by. I get that, but if you're a server or whatever, man, just my hat's off to them. My hat's definitely off to those guys.
A lot of Europeans speak multiple languages, and and it's totally different over here.
Right? Yeah, and they're fluent.
Yeah,
it's like holy cow, man. So let's get to work. Let me get the specs, and we will go to work. Right. It'll be NFL Week 10 for us.
Week 10. There's 2 games that pop right off at me when I'm looking at these. One we discussed in our Skins video. There's no way the Lions are going to lose to the Skins. That's not going to happen at all. Yeah. I think that's a lock. Yeah. And then the other one I think is a pretty much a lock is Buffalo playing Miami. Either one of those, I think, are pretty good picks. We used the Colts already, right?
Yep.
And we used Denver, we used Seattle, we used the Rams. We haven't used Baltimore, but I think I would stay away from this week. I think there's some better games coming up for them.
Right.
What are your thoughts? Any other games that stick out to you besides those two?
But Tampa's hurt. Tampa's a little hurt.
They're
Philly's
playing
back.
New England.
Yeah, Philly's back. That's bothers me a little bit.
Philly's playing Green Bay. That's a tough matchup too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That bothers me a tad. But yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to get the
another one. I don't think is bad. It's a little bit of a risk, just because Chicago could be unpredictable sometimes. But Chicago's playing the Giants. The Giants aren't good.
Yeah.
But the main two that pop off on me is the Detroit versus the Skins or Buffalo versus Miami. We haven't used either of them.
What about Panthers?
I thought about that one too. I think that's a pretty good one, honestly. Because they're playing New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
And they're playing in Carolina, I believe.
And it's a division game though.
Yeah. They're playing in Carolina against the Saints. The Saints suck. The Panthers just beat the Packers.
Right.
So Panthers can get frisky sometimes. That's not a bad one either. I wouldn't mind. That's a possibility. If you really want to go stretch it, the Jets have traded everybody away. Cleveland's playing the Jets, but do you trust Cleveland?
Yeah.
That's always. They're playing the Jets. The Jets are the Jets, but do you trust Cleveland? I don't know about that.
Yeah. It's not that I don't trust the Ravens, but I like the Ravens in future games.
Right. Same here. Like I said, like next week, the Ravens play the Browns, and then they play the Jets after that. I think you can use them in either one of those 2 weeks, and that'd be much better.
Right. And who does Philly play next week?
Philly plays. Where are they at here? They play Detroit next week. I would probably stay away from that one.
You're killing me, Smalls.
They play Detroit, and then they play Cowboys, and then they play Chicago, and then Chargers, but then the end of the year is pretty easy. Raiders, and then the Skins twice.
Right. Just looking at next week as well.
So does this league have to have a separate pick for Thanksgiving Day games or no?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Okay, because most of traditional leagues don't. It just counts that week. But if we do like the Circa one, you have to have your own. You have to have a team for the Thanksgiving or Black Friday game. It has to come from one of those games,
right?
One of those 4 games. And then I think they're starting at the same thing for the Christmas Day games, because there's going to be 3 Christmas Day games too.
So, obviously, this is why I want to go to Circa. But they've got these different. They have different categories now, like not Gran Turismo, Grand something. I have to look it up, but yeah, when we go, we'll talk to Mitch and Paulie, and we'll find out what's going on, and we'll see Mr. Stevens, Derek Stevens of Circa, the great Circa. So we'll have to take a look at that. I'm just worried about. I always look like a week ahead. I know that's bad, but
a week ahead. Next week, there's some ones we could pick. I think what would be a good one next week?
Atlanta.
Atlanta's playing Carolina. Next week. We used the Patriots already, didn't we?
We used Patriots.
Let me cross that off my list here.
So here's something.
We got Houston playing the Titans. Titans suck.
Yeah, but it's at Tennessee, so it scares me a little bit. Maybe Vikings we could use. Maybe. But the Buffalo one scares me a little bit. The Jags we can use. Steelers we could use. Because we already used Green Bay.
Next week or this week?
Next week. So
Jags play the Chargers next week.
Right. And then you have the Seattle and Rams. That game is not even available for us.
Right. Because we've used both of them.
And we can't use the Chiefs-Broncos game, so that's gone.
Chiefs-Broncos. We've used the Broncos. We've used Chiefs?
We have used the Chiefs.
And
the Caps did not score. I thought they would score. They're on the intermission. Sorry.
It's intermission, yeah. It's 1-0.
Sorry. And we used the Patriots. Worried. A little worried. Not
next
that
week's tough.
Next week is going to be tough.
I think I'm leaning Houston for next week. Just looking at it now, Titans suck, or even Baltimore at Cleveland.
Yeah, it's at Cleveland though. That scares me. Scares me a little bit. Unless Philly does lose to Green Bay, they'll be pissed. But it's Detroit.
That's a tough back-to-back for them.
Yeah,
that's tough. That's tough two-game stretch there. But Philly's coming off the bye, and
did we use Dallas already? We have not used. Oh yeah, we did use.
We used Dallas. We used them early. It was like week 2 or 3.
Dog it.
I remember that. Thank God we did, because they look like garbage right now.
I know.
Did you see them on Monday night?
Yeah.
Good God, they couldn't move the they're usually known for lightening up the scoreboard. They just can't stop anybody.
Right.
And they only had 17 points, and 7 points came off a block punt. Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know what was going on down there in Dallas. No idea.
I like Detroit.
I'm cool with Detroit.
For this week. Let's go back to this week.
Detroit's going to win. I mean, the Skins aren't going to beat them.
All right, locking that in.
I'm cool with that.
Detroit Lions is our official pick. So I'm assuming, based on just assumption, he's going to pick Philly. Because
Philly over Green Bay?
Yeah, because he can't use Detroit.
No. Could he use the Bills?
He can't use the Bills.
Oh.
He can't use Baltimore.
What about Denver?
He can't use Denver.
Oh, man, yeah, he's going to go with somebody.
And he can't pick Green Bay.
Green Bay that's Philly.
And he can't pick the Chiefs either. Nor the Rams.
Maybe he's going Browns over Jets. Told you. Or Panthers. Panthers isn't a bad pick either.
Panthers is not a bad pick.
Panthers are playing New Orleans and Carolina.
If that would be some Weibos right there if he took Panthers over the Saints. He hasn't taken Seattle yet.
That could be a good one too. Seattle looked really good. I don't know if it's because we're terrible, but watching them for the full game, like I watched a bunch of highlights and condensed games, but like actually sitting down and watching them for a whole game against the Skins, they look like a complete team. But I can't tell if that's because they are or because, and we talked about it a bunch on our Skins video, or we're just that garbage right now.
Sure. So he can pick Philly Chargers. He could pick the 49ers. And he could pick the Bucs.
He's not going to pick the 49ers. They're playing the Rams.
He could take the Bucs, but he also could take New England.
Yeah. I mean, I would stay away from that game, but
I'm gonna put a little pizza on. He's taking Philly.
I think that's too close. I think he's going for a stretch. I think he's going Carolina or Cleveland. One of those two.
We will see. If he takes Chicago, that's Weibos right there. If he goes,
I think Chicago wins that game, but It's Chicago. I mean,
It's Chicago.
They had 90 points scored in the game last week. Did you see? Wasn't it like 48 to 42 or something like that? Like, good God.
Yeah.
They can't stop anybody.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was the score of that game? I know it was something like that. It was crazy. Let me pull that up.
While Shayna's pulling that up, we're going to get
47 to 42. So 89 points scored in one game. That's like a Hawaii versus I forgot some of the school in college. I think some other schools used to put up
Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Let's get to our pick'ems for week 10, and here we go. It'll be Thursday night's game. Vegas travels to Denver.
Broncos. Let's ride.
The international game in Berlin. Atlanta and Indy will be, of course, the home team.
I would go Indy. What do you think?
I like Indy.
I think what scares me a little about Indy, not for this game, I think they would win this game because they still have a good run game.
Right.
I think the Colts are starting to get found out a little bit about the teams. I think this last week their run game got stopped.
Yep.
And you kind of saw Daniel Jones go back to the old New York Giants Daniel Jones a little bit last week.
Yep.
Now it's only 1 week, and they've had a great season so far. So, but we'll see what happens. But I would say Colts.
We're taking Chicago. Buffalo, Miami. We'll take Buffalo, correct?
Yeah, Miami's terrible.
Baltimore at Minnesota.
I just told you the Ravens fully healthy. I'm taking the Ravens.
Cleveland at the Jets.
Cleveland.
I think they tank on purpose.
Which one?
The Jets.
Oh, the Jets. Yeah, they've traded away the 2 of the 3 best players. So, yeah.
And Breece Hall wants out too. So, New England at Tampa.
That's a close one.
That's going to be a tough one. And Tampa's hurt.
A close one. Currently, it's in Tampa. Tampa's favored by 2.5 right now.
Tampa's hurt.
Let me pull up there.
What about Irving? Bucky Irving
Bucky Irving is listed as questionable right now. He's questionable. Godwin's questionable.
Right.
Mike Evans on IR. We knew that. They got some linemen that are questionable too. Patriots have a decently long injury report too.
Right.
But they have Carlos Gonzalez. He's questionable. Yeah. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
That's like a coin flip to me. Whatever one you think there. Patriots are what? They've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. They might be down for a letdown here on a road game. Maybe. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking.
They're 7-2. They've won 6 in a row. I mean, it's hard to go 7-0 on 7 in a row in the NFL. Not saying they can't. I think this game's going to be close. But I would lean Bucks.
Okay. Carolina at home.
Carolina, yeah.
Houston at hosts Jacksonville. So Jacksonville travels to Houston.
Jacksonville's slight favorites right now. They're minus 1.5.
Right.
On the Vegas books here. Travis Hunter is on IR. We knew that. That's not good for Jacksonville. Look at it. Texans had a big injury too, didn't they? Somebody went down.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Man, Texans IR. Injury report is so long. Good God. CJ Stroud is out. Concussion.
That's right. CJ
Stroud's out. So I'd go Jacksonville just because of that. They're going to have Davis Mills play. Yeah, go Jacksonville.
Zona at Seattle.
So Arizona looked good against the Cowboys, and they look better with Brissett.
Yeah,
than they did with Kyler. Yeah. I'll tell you that. But I think Seattle wins. Seattle looks
12th man.
Seattle looks really good. That defense is legit in Seattle.
Rams at San Francisco. I'm going to go with San Francisco here. He tends to have
Shanahan tends to have McVay's number.
Yeah,
he does. I think like all time, I think Shanahan is like, I forget the exact numbers, but it's like 7-2 against them or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm going to go San Francisco for this one.
All right, I'm cool with
that. Detroit wins.
Detroit wins.
Pitt at
you can
Chargers.
get the mortgage on that.
Pitt at Chargers.
Pitt at Chargers. Cross country game. Chargers lost Joe Alt. I know that. That's a big deal for them. Their stud left tackle there.
Right.
That's another one I think can go either way. What do you think? Chargers?
Yeah, I'm thinking that, but
yeah, Chargers.
All right. Philly, Green Bay.
I like Philly.
I like Philly too.
I like Philly.
That's
Green
Philly
Bay's favored, but I like Philly in that one. Philly's coming off the bye. Packers did not look good last week against Carolina.
No.
I would take Philly.
So we'll go with the Monday night game, Philly over Green Bay here, and that's going to be one of our predicted scores here.
Total right now is 45.5 based on most Vegas books.
45.5.
That's what the over under set at right now.
30-24. Philly.
30-24. You think it's going to go that far over?
I think Philly scores.
Yeah. I'm cool with that.
28-21.
I was thinking a little bit lower scoring, but I was gonna say like 24-17, something like that.
Okay.
That's up to you though.
Let's go 24-20.
All
right. Pitt at LA Chargers. They're going to run the ball.
At Chargers, over under is 44.5, set by most books. Just as a point of reference.
They're gonna run the ball.
I think it'll be a pretty low scoring game here.
21-17.
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah, we went Chargers.
Okay. Who will score the most points this week? Detroit.
Lock it up.
Who will score the fewest?
Maybe the Jets. The Browns have a good defense, and the Jets are sucking it up, and looks like they're trying to get the first overall pick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I they're smart. All right, let's recap here. We've got tomorrow night's game, Denver, and then Sunday morning is Indy. Then we got the 1:00 games: Chicago, Buffalo, Baltimore, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, Carolina, Jacksonville. Then we go, of course, to the 4:00 games, and then, of course, the national televised game. Excuse me. Seattle. We've got San Francisco, Detroit, and then we've got the Chargers on Sunday night, and then Philadelphia Eagles on Monday night. Our survivor pick officially is the Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions. What's the just like the money line on that right now? They're only minus 450. Like minus 2,000.
For what? Say that again.
The Lions are minus 450 right now. Just straight money line. What it is?
Yeah. I'm gonna look at it right now. You already know.
Yeah, I didn't look up the best one. It's just on the scores app that I have, but it tells you the
minus 430 is what we have on FanDuel.
It should be minus 2,000.
It should be. And by the way, there is some controversy on FanDuel.
What's happening with that?
I don't know exactly. Producer Mark, who usually gets our material, he's looking at it as we speak. Something's going on with FanDuel. They didn't want to pay it out, or they were going to say, hey, take the highest roller and split it 5 billion ways. I don't know. I have to. We'll look into it, fans, and we will definitely get back to you on that because, yeah, not good, not good.
Well, you remember we talked about the UFC video last night, right? The throwing the fights. Did you see that there's a couple sports books that are starting to reimburse people for that fight? I saw Caesars is doing it, and somebody else is doing it as well. They're reimbursing it. I mean, the fight was a couple years ago, right? Or it was a little while ago. So it's surprising, but they're reimbursing people.
Well, I saw Paulie talk about this earlier, and yeah, we'll have to look at it again. But I think we can tie that in with the FanDuel once we know exactly what we don't like to say facts into their facts, folks. So once we have that, then we can discuss a little bit more in detail about it. But it's interesting. It's interesting
for sure. Definitely is. Definitely is.
Especially with Missouri. Okay, is about to enter the state of Missouri is about to enter the sports betting world. So it's not in all 50 states. I don't want to say yet, but it's in DC, it's in New York, it's in Virginia, Carolina. I mean, the list goes on. Ohio, the list goes on and on.
I think it's in more states than not.
Right. Right. It's in Tennessee for sure. West Virginia.
Yep. West Virginia's had it for years.
Yeah.
Sports betting is legal in 38 states.
38. Okay, I said 34 before, so I can't correct it.
I just Googled it real quick.
Yeah, Missouri's coming.
38 states and DC and Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
Both of those are legal.
Sure. So
Puerto Rico being a territory.
Right.
So,
but Missouri's coming. Missouri is coming. I believe it's illegal in Louisiana. I believe it is.
I'm not sure. I can pull up the list though. I'm sure there is.
Just curious what 36 states, well, 38 because you're talking about the two territories, but obviously in Nevada.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, I got the map right here.
Okay, here we go.
What do you want? Yeah, Missouri's green. What does the green mean?
It's ready to go.
It's ready to go?
I think so.
It's the only one that's green. That's like I just clicked on it and it's the only one that's green. Green says confirmed upcoming. Yep. Confirmed upcoming. So you got North Carolina, it's legal in. South Carolina, no.
Georgia's no.
Georgia's a no. Alabama's a no. Texas is a no. That's surprising too. They love their sports.
That's surprising.
They love their sports in Texas.
Yes.
Oklahoma.
Did Obi just score? Did Obi just score? I believe
they're
so.
Celebrating him. Woohoo! Oh yeah, they just lowered the banner. 900. Woohoo! We might have to get off here so I can watch this.
Sorry, folks. Good for him. And we
way to go. 900th goal. First one ever.
We called it. And we called
it. Follow us on Twitter. It's on there.
It's on there.
We said Caps to win and Obi to score.
Yep.
Plus, I was like plus 150, I think.
Yeah. 154 maybe. There's I can't say it on the air. I called him. I thought his name was Dip. Sorry. His name is Slapshot. I thought it was Dip something. I'll leave it at that. You guys fill in the blank.
Look at it. That was like a weird angle shot too, but he got it. Look at that.
Yeah.
This is history in the making right here.
Producer Mark, how come you didn't send it to this game?
Hey, the Caps have looked great this game. They've looked really good. Way totally different team than the team we saw a week or two ago, whatever it was. Yeah. Totally different team.
Backhand. Did Obi just backhand this?
Backhand. Look at that. Backhanded it in. That was a beautiful play there. There we go, Obi. First player to get 900 goals. That's huge.
Good for him.
That's a huge thing.
Good for him.
That's a huge thing.
I'm happy for him. Obi, by the way, I know he's getting old. He's got a kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
know he's married.
I think he's got 2 boys.
Good for him. Good for him. I'm
2
happy.
boys, and the oldest one I think is like 6 or something like that. 6, 7, somewhere around there. Like 6, 7.
Oh God. My kid says that all the
time. he's somewhere around that age. And I know all the Caps fans just want to start. They want to like draft him as soon as he's like available. Continue the next generation of Obi.
Sure. I'm happy for him. I really am. And again, it was an amazing opportunity. I haven't gone since Rocking the Red or what have you.
He's older than that. They showed him in the ground. That's his wife and kid.
Yeah. So I'm happy for him. And Papa John's or whatever. Who's the local? Not Papa John's. It's Paisanos. Need to do a special. But yeah, happy for Obi. I'm happy for the organization. It was great fans. It was a great environment. I was honored to not only spend it with my friend here, my partner, but I haven't gone. I'm being serious. I haven't gone since the Cap Center.
Yeah.
And I remember it was. I remember it was like game 2 or game 3. I was dating some girl. No, it didn't work out. But
Caps games are fun to go to. We went to a bad one because like 7. Yeah. They got blown out 7-1.
Yeah,
and that's unlike the Caps. Unless Caps 20 years ago. Yeah, that was pretty common.
Sure.
Caps nowadays that's like very rare.
Sure.
Very, very rare. But yeah, Caps games are a blast to go to. I love hockey. Hockey live is like, it makes you respect, appreciate how fast that game is and how fast the puck moves and how like athletic these guys have to be able to skate and stop and shoot and score and while they're hitting people too, right?
Yeah.
So it's crazy skill game.
Yeah. Well, listen, real quick before we get off the air here, let's take a look real quick on your other game, Shayna. Was the Maple Leafs. You were up 2-1, and you had Nylander.
The score shots on goal.
Nylander scored. Nylander did score.
Woo-hoo! Let's see what his shots on goal are at. What's that?
But he's at 1.
He's at 1, so we need 2 more. Oh, Caps just scored again. Look at that, 3-0. Caps money line's looking great right now.
Did you same game parlay this?
I did.
I
didn't put a whole lot on it, but
what was it?
It was like plus 290 or something like that, plus 300.
That's great.
I didn't put a ton of money on it because scoring a goal is hard sometimes, but
right, absolutely.
I sprinkled a little pizza on it.
Absolutely. So definitely a winner there. Hopefully, definitely a winner for the Caps.
Yeah, Caps are looking good right now. My other bet was Seattle to win 60-minute line.
Yep, that's tonight at 10.
Yep, Seattle. They're playing the Sharks. The Sharks are not very good. And then Seattle is like, I think they're like 9 and 6-2-4 right now as a record. But their home record is like really, really good. They've only lost once at home, and it was an overtime loss.
Right.
So and then San Jose Sharks aren't very good. So I see that Kraken winning pretty good, single-handedly there. They also have their goalie save percentage, or the goalies that they're playing is 6-1, I believe, that's starting tonight. He's got like a 920 save percentage, which is really good. So Kraken had tonight, and then my other one was the Blue Jackets over the Flames. I don't know how the Blue Jackets were plus money. I was texting you this too.
Yeah.
I don't know how they were plus money.
They're at even. Yeah,
they're even money. Even money, and then but the Flames are 3-11 for the year right now. They have 3 wins, 11 losses. The Blue Jackets are a much better team. The only thing I can think is like Vegas knows something we don't, and that's I'm scared of. But with the better team getting even money, it's hard to stay away from that. That's like very good value there.
Mammoth just tied it up. It's 2-2 or 2-2. However you guys, Desmond 2-2. How you guys talk about that? But we're going to get off the air here to watch the end of this Caps game. They're up 3-0 in the second. Real quick, some updates. Went 2-1 in the mid card. It was 0-0. That means 0-0 for those you don't know soccer. 0-0 is that's how they say it. 0-0 at the half. Earlier, and then in the 70th minute, the wheels came off the wagon, and it went over 2.5 goals. So that's a loss for me. So, win some, lose some. But I will have I'll record some. So we'll have some EFL League One. We're returning back to that. And then we have later on we have the championship. I'll record later the Premier League. So expect that tomorrow. It's already in the studio. They're doing the graphics as we speak. And then Thursday, do we have a play on Thursday's game real quick for NFL?
No, we haven't really talked about that. Do you have anything in mind? It's the Broncos, right?
Yeah.
I think the Broncos win for sure, but I mean, that's not going to give you they're minus 650 money line. That's going to be nothing. They're at minus 9.5.
No, they're minus 475 right now. Minus 475 money line.
Oh, all right. What's the point? What's the point spread?
8.5.
8.5. Yeah.
I know. They tend to go close. They tend to go close when it's
it's a division game. That's the only reason why I'm saying that. I might lean the under.
Yeah.
42.5. Broncos have a good defense. Raiders
43 at bet 365.
Yeah. I might lean the under in that game.
Okay.
What do you think about that? The Broncos have a good defense, and the Raiders suck. Just to be honest.
No official score, no official play for tomorrow.
And the Thursday night games tend to go under.
Yeah.
Traditionally, right?
Yeah.
So
we'll have to look into that, but no official play. If we do have one, we'll post it on X, guys. But stay with us when we do our live show. 8:00, we're back to normal. So 8:00 for the NFL picks. And we need to turn that around. I saw exactly what happened. I looked at the model about an hour ago. I saw exactly what happened. I forgot to carry the one. I know what I did wrong. Expect a different output on Sunday. So live show 8:00 on Friday. We're taking off tomorrow. Shano and I got to get some Z's. I'm telling you. So live show on Friday night, 8:00, 8:30. We bring the wise man in, and I definitely looked at the college one. I know exactly what I did wrong. That was just stupid of my part.
I'll be doing while I'm watching the Raiders Broncos. I'll be heavily doing some research for my picks.
Yeah,
to make sure we fight back after that pathetic last week.
Yeah,
so that's my goal tomorrow.
We were due. We were due, guys.
Yeah, we were on fire for a while.
Yeah,
and we'll bounce back.
Yeah, we'll bounce back. So soccer picks all across Europe. I'm sorry, in England. I'll have that for you guys. A couple will be aired tomorrow morning. It's what I've been told. There'll be scheduled. I don't know if it comes out at 3 a.m, 6 a.m. The guys over in the studio, they're in England. Those chaps over there, the lads. So I don't know how they do the graphics, and I just record. They do it real fast. When we're sleeping, they're working, which is great. So, huge shout out to Ola Comics and the studio guys there.
Yeah, they do a great job.
They do
a great job with everything.
Did you see what they did with the UFC?
Yes. Yeah, it looks great. It looks really good.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. That will be our last UFC for the calendar year.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why, but it is what it is.
I think I told you. I think it's because they weren't sure about their deal. Remember, because they were hoping to get some sort of deal, and there was a rumor they were going to go to Netflix, then Paramount, popped up the big money. So it's going to Paramount Plus. But
yeah, absolutely. So we'll be there, of course. not this weekend. Next weekend will be our UFC. I already talked to our guys over at Glory Days. Ryan, our buddy Ryan's expecting us. Shout out to Jim for having us. We'll have our hats to sell. Stop by. We've apparently they created the guys in the studio. They sent it. I think it'll be here next week. But they created a little retractable banner, so they can you guys can just scan the QR code. It'll show our picks. Everything is free, and then follow us and see what's up. We'll definitely do a live show, not this week, but next week.
Yeah, next week there. We'll make sure the UFC is not in the background again.
Yeah. So we'll see what is up with that. What we can do. We don't want to get banned, obviously, but we will find out exactly what to do, and then we'll let you know next week as to what's going on. So live show Friday 8 and 8:30, and then the following week that'll be 3 shows there, Shano. NFL, football, and college, and then of course UFC. But yeah. Anything else?
No, I don't think so. I think it's it. Follow us on thank you guys for subscribing on YouTube. And make sure you follow us on X, Twitter, whatever you still call it. And then to get more updates, we tweet stuff out there all the time, and all updates and stuff like that. And thanks to Glory Days. Glory Days is awesome. Yeah,
Glory Days is awesome. I have a personal intern. I know he's gonna want to be there. So I don't really still trying to work on my weight, guys. I'll be honest. I've been transparent about this from day one with a lot of people. Was 3 bills. Now I'm at what, 205 maybe?
Man.
In about almost a year. So, working on that, but I had no disrespect to Glory Days. I just don't, I don't eat as much as I do, but we used to do before, but yeah, I'll definitely have something to nibble on. But Shayna, man, you're with the cheese fries all the way, right?
Cheese fries and wings. That's like my favorite 2 things there.
Yeah, the wings are good.
The wings are good.
The wings are good.
The wings are good there.
I love the sauce. It's just it's not that much batter or I wish, don't they do grilled?
There's a fried. I think they might do grilled too.
I'm gonna ask Ryan if he can grill me some chicken. I love,
but I love their glory sauce because it's like a little hint spicy, but it's spicy, but it's sweet at the same time. It's so good. I love the glory sauce.
Yes,
so good.
Yes. So check them out.
They used to sell bottles of it there, and they stopped doing it. Maybe I can ask Ryan why. But hey, bring back the bottle of glory sauce. I used to buy them and bring them home all the time.
Oh. Yeah.
They used to sell them, and my wife and I would go buy them all the time. But then they just stopped. I don't know why.
Yeah. If you're in Virginia, there's a lot of locations. I mean, we'll be the one at the Burke, but there's locations in Lorton, obviously in Burke. There's one in Falls Church.
There's a couple in Maryland too that are nearby.
Yeah.
Definitely. And they have some in Florida too, don't they? Don't they have like 3 or 4 locations in Florida?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. It's a great location, great gathering. It's kind of like, I don't want to disrespect it and call it like like Cheers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they've been good to me, good to my family. Great prices. But if you're talking about a pub for burgers, drinks, whatever, this is the place to go, and you can watch the TV. There's TVs everywhere. And everywhere. Your kid, they can even watch Nickelodeon or
they usually have one TV on there for kids or
right
or the wives sometimes. Like, remember one last time where they had a TV on Friends.
Yeah.
Who's that for? The wives that don't want to watch sports.
Yeah. No, they're huge. To answer your original question, they're huge in Florida. There's Orlando. Hold on, there's a fight there, Shano. There's a fight.
That's called already. Yeah.
He's down.
I'm ahead of you.
Sorry.
I get the direct stream straight from the Monumental. Ted hooked me up.
But no, it's just great. Great organization, etc. We're honored to be there.
You know, the one here in Burke is the very first one.
Yeah,
Very first score it is.
Yeah.
The one here in Burke.
Yeah.
The one we're going to. That was, I mean, and it's a chain. I mean, not a huge chain,
Sure.
but it's grown pretty well since it's been open. I mean, when you have multiple locations like that, you're doing something right. So, but the very first one was here in Burke, Virginia, and that's the one where we'll be at next weekend. So, yeah, check it out. They're great.
And I think Jim will be there, so we want to get him hopefully on the air because I want to ask him, was this in his lifetime? Because he's a huge baseball guy.
Yeah.
Was this, top 5?
Yeah. World Series.
Yeah,
we can ask him. He knows his ball.
He knows his baseball.
Yeah, he knows his ball.
He knows his ball.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, fans, we're gonna sign off here. Let's watch the Caps. Let's go Caps. It is 3-0 still in the second. It is 2-2 in the
goal.
Wow.
4-0 Caps.
And you can see here, I'm on a delay. Look at this. It's not even on.
I told you, Ted Leonsis, man. He hooked me up. Direct line. Direct from the camera to my house. It's a direct line. You'll see it here in a second. It's John Carlson scores.
Still on a delay.
You're still on the other side of the ice for you, man. You're like way behind.
We'll be there in like 5 minutes.
Here, it's coming right now. Watch. Here it comes. Right. I'm watching the background there. Right here. Boop.
Nice. So I think the SGP is definitely going to hit. If they lose, I can't help that, dude.
Yeah, if you're up 4-0,
I can't help that. If you're
sorry.
up 4-0, I can't help that. Come on. So we'll sign off here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Please hit that like button. Got some comments on our skins recap. We appreciate that. We're gonna do that every week. So
yeah, we do it every week.
Yeah, if you liked this past Sunday, let's see what happens. Our next against Detroit. I don't think it's gonna be. Well, I mean, you never know.
Never know. But I doubt it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Keep it close.
Like I said, at least be competitive.
Yeah.
At least
if you get blown up by 40, I'm done. I'm done with those clowns. But anyway, have a good night. We'll expect a lot of the videos to come out. We've got our UFC controversy video that's coming out, of course. That's definitely going to drop tomorrow.
That'll be coming out tonight, soon.
Oh, tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the soccer picks for tomorrow morning, England time, whatever that is. So yeah, just watch us, give us a follow, and we will definitely see you next time. Have a good night.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.